And thank you for joining us. Let's get you caught up on tonight's biggest stories.
This is the evening news on ABC 13.
A domestic violence call ends with shots fired and the suspect injured, and the search for the suspect shut down a northwest Harris County neighborhood for 2 hours.
ABC 13's Bree Berry has been talking with investigators all day, and she's joining us with more.
It all started here. The suspect fired at the deputy through a bedroom door with a shotgun, and then Eduardo Galvez led deputies on a 2-hour-long manhunt. Now he's in custody, but we've learned he has a lengthy criminal history. It started as a domestic violence call to a home on Vixton Lane.
When I heard the sirens and I heard the police going off,
forcing deputies to close the neighborhood off and warn people to take cover.
Well, I got off work and I pulled up and my whole street was shut down.
Too afraid to make the call herself, an ABC 13 source tells us the family of the woman called 911 for help. Being praised for his quick action, a deputy rushed in the home. That's when 28-year-old Eduardo Galvez fired through the bedroom door. The deputy shot back, hitting Galvez in his abdomen.
It was just 2 shots. Then like 2 minutes later, the dude come running outside. He ran outside with his boxes. Hit the corner with the shotgun on his arm. It was like he didn't say nothing, but he just kept running.
Galvez has a lengthy criminal record in Harris County, including most recently aggravated assault on a family member to a terroristic threat dating back to 2008. In a tweet, the Harris County Deputies Organization said Galvez should have never been on the streets. He was given deferred adjudication probation after his 7th felony conviction, 3 for violent assault. Galvez was found by a K-9 unit hiding in Anthony Spade's backyard.
Just started yelling, said everybody get out the house.
Spade says after police captured Galvez, he was put into the back of an ambulance. Galvez is now facing several new charges, including felony aggravated assault of a police officer. In Northwest Harris County, Bree Berry, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
A big day for the Rockets. Today, the team introducing new guard Russell Westbrook at the Toyota Center, and the fans had a lot to say about it.
Oh, they sure did. ABC 13's Micah Hatfield has reaction on the start of this new era in Houston.
Russell Westbrook brings a certain level of energy on the court when he plays. Rockets fans are ready to see that right here in the Toyota Center, and they're ready to cheer him on.
We go crazy every night in that Toyota Center, and we welcome them with open arms.
As part of that welcome, they have some advice for the new Houstonian.
If I could tell him one thing, man, get prepared for this heat out here in Houston.
But don't worry, he already noticed.
It's hot as hell, I'll tell you that.
The heat must not have run him off yet. Westbrook is going all in today, saying Houston is the only team he cares about.
It's love, that's love right there, and respect.
The big question since announcing number 0 was joining the Rockets has been how will he play with his former teammate James Harden.
I think it'll add to the chemistry, or it could go bad, but let's hope it goes good.
Rockets fans are hoping that too. They want to see Westbrook, Harden, and the rest of the team with rings on their fingers next year. You think this is going to be the year that the Rockets win it all?
I hope so. I'm praying on it. I think so. Yes.
Fans believe Russell Westbrook is going to make the Rockets more dynamic and bring the energy that they need. At the Toyota Center, Micah Hatfield, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
All right, the weekend is here, and we are in for some changes.
Let's go over to our chief meteorologist, Travis Herzog. Travis, there is a chance for rain this weekend?
There is, and some of our lawns could use a little bit of that rain, but the low humidity we've enjoyed the past few days, it's about to go bye-bye. We're looking at highs in the 90s and a 30% chance of mainly afternoon downpours, but tomorrow morning, as the moisture rolls in from the Gulf, there could be a few rain showers before noon, and that's going to have a big impact on the low temperatures. We've had 3 mornings in the 60s, near record levels for the time of year when we're back up into the mid-70s starting Saturday morning and continuing on for the next several hours. The same weather pattern that brought us the front isn't going to change much over the next 10 days, so I'm a little optimistic that perhaps as we get into August, we might see this high-pressure ridge retreat a little bit from Texas and drive another dry air mass down from Canada. It's possible, so we'll have to wait and see. But for the next 10 days at least, it's going to be back to our typical muggy weather. That's going to drop lows into only the mid-70s tonight, low 80s in Galveston, with highs tomorrow in the low 90s. Now, keep in mind that 2 days ago was the average date that we get our first 100-degree day in Houston. So far this summer, the highest observed at Bush Airport is just 97, so I'll take that at least. We're looking at highs in the low 90s the next several days. Our future track indicates it should be fairly dry for the rest of the evening. As we get into tomorrow morning, there could be a few rain showers first thing from I-10 southward. The rain chance tomorrow again at 30%, meaning that most of us are likely going to stay dry, but a few of us do get that cooling afternoon downpour more. Once we head into the evening hours, we're expecting those rain chances to begin to fizzle out, and so things are looking okay for your outdoor plans in the evening. Heading down to the beach, well, we are expecting there to be a slight chop with the east breeze at 5 to 10 knots, Gulf waves at 1 to 2 feet, and as of last check, the red flag is still up from the Galveston Island Beach Patrol due to the presence of some strong rip currents, so be aware of that if you're heading down to the island. Quick check of the tropics to let you know that we've got no development expected over the next 5 days. There are some healthy-looking African waves out there that we'll have to keep an eye on. Meanwhile, in the Pacific, things are ramping up, 70% odds of 2 areas developing, and this front runner could eventually impact Hawaii about 10 to 15 days from now. So we'll watch that for those that have travel plans out to paradise there in the Central Pacific. 30% chance of rain showers through Monday, bumps up a little bit Tuesday and Wednesday as the moisture levels go up. As that happens, the high temperature back down close to 90. Altogether, the next 10 days look to be more of a typical summer-like weather pattern here in the Bayou City.
All right, Travis, thanks a lot. And we do want to warn you about a possible scam involving any automated calls claiming to be from the city of Lake Jackson. The city says it's received reports of calls displaying a 512 area code. The scammers claim a lien was placed on your social security number and you must call another number to prevent your home, business, or property from being seized. Lake Jackson says the scammers want your social security number to commit more fraud with it. Police say don't give out any information. Write the number down, though, and give it to authorities. Okay, did Galveston police stop a car burglary ring? Today we learned Galveston PD arrested 4 people who they say broke into more than a dozen cars at a West Galveston hotel.
And now 3 of those suspects may be tied to more car burglaries in Harris County. ABC 13's Shelley Childers has more on what investigators are saying about these wanted suspects.
These are the 4 people Galveston police say are behind 14 car break-ins just last Friday. Police say they were caught in the act at the Holiday Inn parking lot right along the seawall. Investigators say they found stolen guns, drugs, and burglary tools inside their getaway car. Now Houston police are working with Galveston counterparts to determine if 3 of those 4 are connected to crimes in the Bayou City. Galveston police say Isaiah Melendez, Portia Sweeney, and Elizabeth McCook have been implicated in dozens of similar crimes in the Galleria area. There was a recent rash of break-ins at this upscale apartment complex. 40 cars damaged at the Tate at Tanglewood apartments. HPD will only say they are investigating what, if any, role these 3 played. In Tanglewood, Shelley Childers, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
I45 Expansion approved by TxDOT. Despite passionate pleas for the project's delay, more than 100 people showed up to the Houston-Galveston Area Council today. They spoke out, talking about their fears of the $7 billion project. They say it would divide neighborhoods, destroys homes and businesses, and hurt low-income areas. Even Harris County Judge Lena Hidalgo asked for the vote to be delayed until next year, but supporters say that delay would put billions of dollars in federal funding on the line.
I'm here to speak in favor of the full resolution as presented by the staff on item 8.
More pollution, more deaths on the highway, more congestion just like Katy Freeway.
And the project also calls for I-45 to be lifted from its current route to follow US 59. The freeway will follow along the east side of the Central Business District and pair up with I-10 before splitting off north to continue on its current path. We'll have more details about the project at abc13.com and our news app. And there's an upcoming beach expansion project that could impact your beach plans for the rest of the summer.
Yeah, this is a $20 million dredging project to expand Babes Beach. Crews will start moving equipment at the end of July, and they'll start work August 10th. So what does this mean for you?
Well, the project will limit public access to the west seawall beaches between 61st and 82nd Streets. While all this work's underway, work is expected to take around 60 days.
We are seeing widespread construction closures this weekend. Our weekend steer clear takes us to a couple of the big ones. The West Loop southbound from I-10 to Post Oak, a total closure starting tonight at 9 o'clock through Sunday morning at 5 a.m. Also in the Memorial area, the westbound northbound ramps to I-10, the Katy Freeway, will be closed starting tonight at 10 o'clock all the way through Monday morning at 5 a.m. Your alternate route is to exit Memorial and take the feeder to I-10. For additional closures, you can see them listed at abc13.com.
All right, and thank you for joining us as we get caught up on the evening news.
Yeah, be sure to catch up with us again on ABC 13 tonight at 10 o'clock. Good night.